Under the stargaze of kisses and hugs, the old observatory hill was where their love story truly began, not with grand gestures or dramatic pronouncements, but in the quiet, profound moments under the stargaze of kisses and hugs. Leo, a quiet astronomer whose life was mapped by celestial coordinates, and Clara, a spirited kindergarten teacher whose world revolved around tiny hands and burgeoning imaginations, were an unlikely constellation. Yet, beneath the vast, inky canvas of the night sky, their distinct orbits intertwined. Their first dates were always on the hill. Leo would set up his telescope, a gleaming silver sentinel pointing skyward, and Clara would bring a thermos of hot cocoa and a blanket patterned with cartoon constellations. He'd tell her about the birth of stars, the silent dance of galaxies, and the unfathomable distances that stretch between them. He spoke of light years and black holes, of cosmic dust, and the echoes of the Big Bang. Clara, with her head tilted back, would listen, her eyes wide with a wonder that rivaled the night sky itself. She wasn't just hearing facts, she was hearing the poetry of the universe through his voice. As he spoke, his hand would find hers, and a silent current would pass between them, as vast and powerful as any gravitational pull. Their affection blossomed in the cool night air. A shared glance became a soft smile, then a brush of shoulders, and eventually, the tender warmth of holding hands. The first kiss happened unexpectedly, during a meteor shower. A streak of light blazed across the sky, and as Clara gasped in delight, Leo turned, his eyes reflecting the momentary brilliance, and simply leaned in. It was a kiss infused with stardust, and the quiet promise of eternity, a silent vow exchanged beneath a rain of wishes. From that night on, the hill became their sanctuary. Every meeting was an event. They'd huddle close, sharing warmth against the chill of the night. He'd point out Jupiter's swirling storms, or the intricate rings of Saturn, his voice a low, excited murmur. She'd respond not with scientific questions, but with observations born of pure, unadulterated awe. "It's like the universe is giving us a hug tonight, isn't it?" Clara whispered one evening, nestled against his chest, as the Milky Way stretched above them like a shimmering scarf. Leo tightened his embrace. "More like the universe is giving me a hug, wrapped up in a blanket and smelling faintly of cocoa." He'd punctuate his celestial lessons with the simple, profound comfort of his arms around her, a gentle squeeze, a soft kiss pressed into her hair. The kisses and hugs weren't just physical gestures, they were anchors, grounding their love in the vastness of the cosmos. They were reassurances that despite the incomprehensible distances of space, their two individual universes had found each other. They were the warmth that combated the cold void, the light that made the darkest nights bearable. Clara, in turn, brought the macrocosm of his scientific world down to the microcosm of human connection. She'd tell him stories of her kindergarten class, of the unbridled joy in a child's laughter, the fierce protectiveness of a shared crayon, the simplicity of a tiny hand reaching for comfort. She helped him see that the universe wasn't just out there, in the stars, but also here, in the intricate dance of human emotions, in the tiny miracles of everyday life. One particularly cold night, as the air nipped at their noses, Leo surprised her. Instead of setting up his telescope, he pulled out a small, velvet-covered box. Clara's heart skipped a beat, a sudden supernova of anticipation. "Clara," he began, his voice a little shaky, "I've spent my life looking at distant lights, trying to understand where we come from. But lately, all I want to understand is us. You are the brightest star in my sky, the most beautiful phenomenon I've ever observed." He opened the box to reveal a simple silver ring, adorned with a tiny, delicate diamond. "Will you orbit with me forever? Will you let me keep you under the stargaze of kisses and hugs for the rest of our lives?" Tears welled in Clara's eyes, reflecting the distant stars. She didn't need to consult the constellations for this answer. Her universe now was complete. "Yes," she whispered, her voice thick with emotion. "1,000 times, yes." He slipped the ring onto her finger, and then pulled her into a hug that felt like coming home. It was a hug that held all the promise of their shared future, all the comfort of their past moments, and all the boundless love that filled the space between them. His lips found hers, a kiss that tasted of eternity, of cocoa, and of the quiet, undeniable truth that two souls, however different, could find their perfect alignment beneath the endless, loving gaze of the stars. From that night on, every kiss, every hug, was not just a gesture of affection, but a testament to their love, a radiant constellation born of two hearts, forever shining under their own unique stargaze.